Hi there and welcome to the Met Office forecast for the upcoming weekend. We go from cold and wet to milder, but also still wet. All that's happening is the winds are changing. Southwesterlies replace the persistent southeasterlies that we've seen during the year so far. It's also eventually going to turn milder to the east of the UK across many parts of Europe following a prolonged cold snap. That, of course, will shift the cold block to the east of the UK a little further, allowing these systems from the Atlantic to at least move through fairly quickly. But they'll still be coming in frequently from the west, so it's no real let-up in the rain. It's just that the wet weather will be slightly more on and off, I say, and affecting different parts of the UK compared with predominantly the south and the northeast. And that's certainly the case after a drier start on Saturday. It turns wet fairly widely, although the heaviest of the rain will be over western parts of the UK and especially northwestern areas. Western Scotland, northwest England, where it hasn't been that wet during the year so far, will get some very heavy rain and persistent damp weather through Saturday afternoon into Sunday. Northern Ireland, more rain to come here on top of what's already fallen recently, and those spells of rain eventually by the end of Saturday reaching much of England and Wales, on and off at this stage during daylight hours at least, turning increasingly cloudy, the cloud extensive and lowering onto hills across western parts of the UK, so increasingly gloomy. Not much brightness then on Saturday afternoon, but it doesn't make a difference to the temperatures because we've got this strong and gusty southwesterly airflow importing warmth and allowing temperatures to reach 14, perhaps even 15 degrees. And if the temperature reaches 14 Celsius or above, that would make Saturday the warmest day of the year so far. We're in warm sector conditions on Saturday in between a warm front and the cold front. Cold front does sink south, but then it stalls across southern parts of the UK on Saturday night into Sunday and intensifies, so some heavier rain for a time, not what we want in the south, of course, after such a soggy spell during January and February so far, but it will be a wet start, could cause some issues first thing, especially towards the southwest. The wettest weather falling onto Dartmoor, Exmoor, for example, but it does clear through. By the afternoon, brighter skies return, and then we're into this showery airflow. Again, southwesterly winds, but these showers will be coming through thick and fast across Scotland, Northern Ireland, much of northern England into West Wales. Interspersed by some brighter interludes, but where the showers occur, they're going to be heavy. Chance of some hail and thunder. Gusty winds accompanying the showers, and it's a little less mild, but still temperatures fairly widely in the double figures away from the north of Scotland, where colder air is starting to return. Then into next week, staying very changeable. Low pressure still in charge. We've still got these Atlantic systems moving through. Could be very wet for a time Monday into Tuesday, but it's going to stay slightly milder than average.